Gossip of the City went online and posted a slideshow, and the slideshow contained photographs of Stefan Diggs handing over a substance to three young ladies. And then there are other photographs of what looks like them snorting this substance up their nose and then, touching their nose to, you know how cokeheads do. They sniff the shit, hold a nostril and shit. I don't know. I've only seen it on TV. Anyway, um, this is on my X page, or you can go to Gossip of the City. Okay. There are rumors that Cardi and Stephon got arrested. I don't know where the fuck y'all got that from, but I'll look into it in a second. The Patriots head coach got up and did not say it wasn't drugs. He said everybody needs to be making decisions, good decisions on and off the field. So it seemed like a mess. Whatever video that Gossip of the City got these still shots from, it seems to paint a picture, a more clear picture of what this shit is. And it looks like they were snorting whatever substance that was given. It is illegal to obtain certain drugs, and it's illegal to distribute certain drugs. Really, any. You're not even supposed to give nobody your prescription pills. Okay? When your doctor prescribe you something, you ain't supposed to give a bitch one. So you really ain't supposed to be giving nobody nothing. It's illegal to distribute any motherfucking thing. Let alone, but ain't nobody finna put you in jail for giving a bitch a Tylenol. Ain't nobody finna put you in jail for giving a bitch a Zofran. Okay? That's the point that I'm making. So when we have these drugs, and we have every reason to believe that these are hard drugs, illegal hard drugs, that's a fucking problem. And for Cardi, unfortunately, people have been feeling like you're unstable. And Offset's father went on Facebook years ago and accused y'all of using drugs. Sure did. And now fast forward, you're with a man who looks like he's handing out drugs and saying, take Cardi with you. You know? So that's not looking good. I do think that will stick with her because of the way that stan culture is and the way that they throw shit at people. I'm not going to have an I told you so moment, but I do want to comment on something. Cardi B and her sister found great joy in bringing up my mother's drug addiction. What say you now? What say you now? Because let me explain something to you. My mother ended up in a situation that she's in now by doing what the fuck you was doing on that boat. Because that's how life comes at you. And that's why I had a soft spot in my heart when I even seen this shit. That's why Spring Breakers is one of my favorite movies. Because one day you smiling and one day you just quote unquote having fun. And the next day your fucking life is in shambles. And all this time then passed you by and you strung the fuck out. It happens every fucking day. Every day. So when I said I was worried, I was not kidding. I was not kidding. I meant that from the bottom of my heart. That I pray to God that nobody got taken advantage of. One choice can change your fucking life. One. One. So all I will say is it was funny when it was time to throw my mama out there. I had your mama on drugs and your mama this and your mama that. While you lay up with a nigga that might be on drugs that at the very least is passing them out to women like my mother used to be. While you dry humping shit and doing all this shit you doing. My mama was partying like you are while her kids was at home. Like what Offset say you be doing. That shit do be bothering me. But that's not my business. I don't be speaking on that shit. I can't tell her how much time she spent with her kids. I can't comment on that. All I know is Offset has had a drug dependency. You procreated with that man. That nut was tainted. Why you worry about my mama? I don't think I'm better than my brothers. But the fact of the matter is my mother was not on drugs while she was pregnant with me. So I don't have those issues. I'm not a crack baby. Neither are my brothers. She wasn't on crack. But anyway, I do digress. Now you're with a man who may lose everything because he can't keep his dick in his pants and control himself. So be mindful and never say what you won't do. And don't call yourself looking down on people. It's a progression. People, you never know how somebody ended up in a situation. And all that shit start off fun. Yeah, all that motherfucking living fast gonna get your ass caught up. And you want to know something? It's a lot of people that's been left up out of here. I'm talking about Earth dead because they were living too fast. God has a plan for all of us, and you want to do everything and see everything, hear everything, be everywhere. Nigga, life be gone because ain't nothing left for your ass to do. Go ahead. You didn't sin and cut all them days up off your life. You ain't added nothing to the world. You done set up and lived all kind of fast, bitch. Then you be wondering why somebody be up out of here at 21 and shit. That happens too. You gotta slow down. You gotta slow down. Ain't nothing right. Everything is not for you. It's the same shit make you laugh or make you cry. You gotta slow down and take this shit day by day. You have to be human. You have to have a soul. You have to be giving back, you know? So let me go online and see if I see anything about this fucking arrest shit that's being rumored right now. I'm gonna type in Cardi Stephon arrest on Twitter. Just a couple of keywords and I'm gonna see what pops up. I don't see anything there. They were in Miami. If they were in jail, I think we would know. Why do y'all who started that? Where that came from? They said she just posted a picture in bed 2 hours ago on her story. Right. What would they even be arrested for? If they had been caught in the act of something or something like that, that'd be different. Or maybe pulled over with something in the car, something like that. But ain't no way in the hell anybody those two are in any type of legal trouble or any type of trouble with the police and we ain't found out by now. Mm-mm. I don't hope that anybody loses anything, but I don't feel like it's fair for certain people to get a slap on the wrist. It's niggas that lost everything for weed and failing a drug test and stupid shit. Under no circumstances do I think it's okay for somebody to be passing out dope. And you know that's not the first time. I think he needs to be fucking punished. End of discussion. And it don't have nothing to do with being with Cardi. Somebody gonna swear to God, no. Because I'm the same person that said you cannot blame Cardi for his actions. That's a grown ass man. So I personally feel like, hey, we got to get this shit together. And I think he gonna be in some trouble. I think he needs to be reprimanded for his behavior. Because if you let's nigga sleep, if you let that nigga get away with everything, then somebody else gonna be like, what about me? You just gotta set the motherfucking tone. I don't want none of my players on dope. I don't want none of my players passing out dope. Hell no, none of that. He is in the NFL. Let me get away from this nigga. He is in the NFL. So their asses are not supposed to be doing any type of fucking drugs. And you mean to tell me that this girl don't have no single, no new music, no nothing, no nothing, but she can run around and dry hump on a goddamn boat and do all of this nonsense. That don't make no damn sense. That don't make no damn sense at all. I'm getting sick. I told y'all yesterday. I think it's all that rain and shit. I don't know. I don't know. But to me, um, this is more about Stephon than Cardi. But we cannot act like we didn't hear him say, take Cardi with you. So here goes my question. Would Cardi be willing to take the same drug test that Nicki Minaj took with a hair follicle? That's my question. Bitches always want to hop up and do they want to. I don't do fucking coke.
A few moments later.
I don't do drugs. I go take a drug test any day in a motherfucking week. I smoke, yes. That's it. Bitch, you could take my hair. Bitch, you could take the hair from my baby head up till right now, bitch. It'll never test positive for no fucking coke. I ain't never put coke up my motherfucking nose. I will never put coke up my motherfucking nose. Knock on wood. Never know what you want to do. But word is born, bitch. Uh. You take a half, bitch, out the crack of my ass if you want to. You test whatever you need to test, bitch. It ain't coming back like that. Hell no. Hell no. So all I gotta say is don't get caught up trying to be down. Okay? And like I told y'all before, because people done thrown it at me. You don't be outside. Not like y'all be outside. These bitches be dope fiends, bitch. These bitches be dry humping, fucking sucking, selling pussy, and be crackheads. No, I don't. I know some bitches I went to school with. All they do is go buy outfit and go to the same 3 clubs. They see the same people every weekend. They drink, they dance on each other, they fuck on whoever. One month, maybe one bitch loving on this nigga right now, and then they gonna break up, and then she gonna fuck with it. But it's still a rotation. Welcome to Houston. Everybody fucking everybody. It's still a rotation. It's still the same fucking people. Go look at the people in your city and where you from. The people that be at the club all the time. That go look at them people you went to high school and shit with. What the fuck are they doing? When they be going out, what's the going out? Sitting up with each other at the motherfucking club, standing around, recording themselves, twerking and shit. That's not outside for me. That's lame to me. I literally would have more fun drinking in my house, talking to y'all, singing as loud as I want to, dancing and doing, or having a kickback any day of the week. Any day of the week. So stop feeling like you need to be a part of something because all that shit you're trying to be a part of don't be nothing. How many people had friends that were popular in high school? Or you were popular in high school? People like me. I wouldn't say popular, but I think people, I don't think, I know people like me and I know people like my friends and I know that they like us as a collective. But at the same time, when I would see things that they were doing when I got exposed to that shit and da da da, like, oh, what y'all be doing, da da da, they don't be doing nothing. And how many of y'all can attest to that? They don't be doing shit. They just be together. It's all about exclusivity. It's all about feeling like we're over here and you're over there. They don't be doing nothing, nigga. Nothing. You're not missing any fucking thing. And it's so crazy when you get older or you see these TV shows or think about how you felt when you were a kid, wanting to be up under certain people and wanting to be around. They don't be doing shit, dog. I swear to God, you be having more fun with your quirky friends that ain't worried about how people view them, that ain't worried about what you got on. Real friends. And a lot of them peaked in high school. I didn't. And I'm so glad for that. There's some people that ain't never made it past fucking 12th grade. Their glory days was walking up and down the hallway. I was this and that. Bitch, it is 2025. It is 2025. But when you're in it, it feels like your world and it feels like it's so big. But when you get in the real world, you realize how small it actually was, how frivolous it was. Imagine somebody like Stephon calling you lame. And then you look up and this nigga passing out dope to bitch you. What's lamer than that? Because I'm gonna tell you where this shit gets sticky. Did you have sex with anyone, Stephon? Because those women couldn't consent. Those women could not consent to any type of intercourse after what looks like them doing drugs and drinking and whatnot. And I honestly feel like, and I hate to say it out loud because I don't wish it, but I think one of them bitches gonna come up and say something happened on that boat just because of that fucking footage. I think a bitch gonna come back and say something happened on that motherfucking boat. Cause bitches love attention. Their full faces and bodies are in there. It's no mistaking it. They can contrive a whole relationship with him. All of that. All of that. And what he did in handing them that was a fucking mistake. That was the dumbest shit he could have did in his life if they press an issue. He gave it to me. He told me it was candy. Anything. He drugged me. Anything. Man, don't give a fuck about you. Your mama loves you, nigga. Your grandma love you. Them hoes don't love you. You a payday to them. I don't see the thrill, but I think these insecure niggas. I don't see the thrill in a nigga pining after bitches that would have never wanted him otherwise. That shit don't turn you off. If you know for a fact that the bitch fucking with you would have never fucked with you otherwise, how did bitch get your dick hard? You stroking your own ego at this point. You insecure. You're insecure. It ain't hard for a secure man to do what he needs to do, navigating them spaces. Keyword secure. Somebody who knows his value. Somebody who knows their value won't give themselves to any old body, man or woman. And y'all done fell for that trap that niggas will be niggas. Bitch, not on my motherfucking watch. A nigga don't value himself enough to not give himself to any old body, don't need to touch you. How about that? How about that? Talk about it. Talk about it. Do you understand the way that they could misconstrue that whole setting? For example, what's my name? Stephon, what's my name? Daddy. That could create, like somebody said, a power structure where you could say, he made me subservient. He made me call him this. He made me be in this position where he was in this position, and that's the only way he would give it to. And it was this back and forth power struggle. And I couldn't say no. He was daddy. Chump. Them, and I'm gonna tell you something else. When it comes time for bitches to save themselves, that's exactly what they gonna do. Cassie sitting up there right now. If Cassie wouldn't have struck a deal, her ass would look like a co-conspirator. She still look like one of some people, but that's something she could get charged with. When that nigga said, and take Cardi with you, if Cardi wanted to press the issue, she could. I feel like those girls tried to drug me at his behest. Y'all stupid asses took that shit from him, walked off. How many other girls did y'all give shit to? Go have fun. He said, go have fun and come back. How many other people were affected by this shit? So it's a mess. That video was a mess. And do you know somebody went online and said, I think this PR? This ain't no fucking PR, nigga. They said, do you remember when the people were asking the other players who they wouldn't want their sister to date? Everybody said Stephon. I don't, but damn. That's crazy. And why would a whole bunch of men say that? Child. I ordered some things from Shein on May 1st. It just got here this morning at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know that? All them tariffs need they ass whooped. Has anybody ordered from Shein since the change? I ordered that shit on May 1st. It just got here this morning at 3 o'clock in the morning. I got a text saying your shit been delivered. I say, what? I forgot about the shit. Baby girl said I ordered something on May 2nd. They emailed me 2 days ago and told me I'm getting a refund because it's back at the facility. Like, hello? So I might have to let Shein go. I might have to let them go. They said anything from Shein, Temu, or Boohoo, child, ain't gonna get shipped. No, Fashion Nova still good in the hood. But them other niggas, all the shit that's coming from China, oh no, baby. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They said from she in to she out. So let me take a look at what's actually going on. Um, we went outside last night. We got that show premiering this morning. Mm-mm. Match one. Hold on. So there's an internet psychic. I don't know who this person is. Y'all know the page Kino. They even went online. Y'all sent it to me. But they even went online and brought up my case. And do you know what they said? You cannot even make this shit up. Mm-mm. I gotta find it. Hold on.
A few moments later.
Somebody said, I guess Millie listens to you, Kino, because she changed her name and she getting new lawyers. Hopefully she keeps fighting. I don't listen to these people, and I hate when y'all flatter yourselves like that. But okay. Kino responded and said, she'll be fine. We're praying for her. But when she gets out of this, she needs to really consider a very different approach because they'll be watching her, and so will lawyers of other artists. Okay. What's my point in bringing it up? Even people who think they have a gift, anybody that'll flip a card, even if they feel like they don't like me, say the same shit. That's the point. You haven't, if you've ever seen a reading on me and God was not present and it was anything that spoke to some negativity on me, them hoes ain't no, they not in touch. And that might sound like, well, you expecting to hear good shit about, no, I know who I am. I know exactly who I am. And if you have any type of gift, if you tap in anything, bitch, you'll see my spirit. God will reveal it to you. That's why you'll find many people who actually have a gift that do a reading on me, the shit that they say. That's why it be along the lines of the shit that it is, because who knows who that person is? Somebody said she don't do tarot. I don't give a fuck. I said people who feel like they have a gift or do tarot, wherever she falls, they all gonna say the same thing if they work it down. Because God is with me. That's my point. So, child, you being nice to that Kino, thank you. And get into this. Kino gonna post. I couldn't help but to see it, bitch. That Rock Nation coming after academics. That's the latest prediction. That Rock Nation is preparing to sue academics. Has anybody heard anything like that? I didn't come up with the shit. They said, why? I ain't say it. Sue him for what at this point? Right, sue him for what? They said maybe a cease and desist, but a lawsuit, mm-mm. But right, what would he be getting sued for? I don't know. I don't wish that on anybody. Should have headache.